probably the biggest thing that I reckon I've ever had a crack at.
It saves me telling 20 different people what we're doing if we could all stand here and listen.
In Outback, Western Australia, 20-year veteran trucker Yogi is about to face the challenge of a lifetime.
It's the best feeling ever in my whole trucking career.
A mercy mission to the east that will change lives.
So who wants bags of feed?
2 bags for a driver in trouble.
And another 2 for a rider. 2 for the back there. Take whatever you think you need.
It's heartbreaking to watch the people that have turned up hoping there's some left.
And create new heroes.
People like you guys restore hope in humanity and in our country.
Yogi is leading a volunteer convoy of trucks across the country.
Let's go. That's a monster truck. Way to go.
Hey, Yogi.
Delivering desperately needed hay.
Righto, there you go, people. Grab what you need.
To drought-ravaged farmers in New South Wales.
And then next minute we had 138 tonnes donated and 5 truckloads of hay. I just see people wanting to do some good in the world, you know.
The entire state of New South Wales has been declared to be in severe drought, the worst in living memory. Rain hasn't touched parts of this sun-baked land for 6 years. Yogi has seen the devastation firsthand.
I've been running up here for the last 20 years. What I was seeing out the window is virtually nothing.
So about 3 weeks ago, we decided we're going to make a feed run happen.
Yogi joined forces with his good mate, Peter Wright, a 30-year trucking veteran, to make the emergency hay convoy a reality.
We both thought we could take a load over and just make a very small difference. Yeah. And then it just escalated. And it's turned out to be a big idea. Big trucks, big idea, and a big entourage of people.
The response has been insane. There's been about 130 tonnes donated from independent people, small businesses.
For 3 weeks, Yogi had his foot to the floor, chasing up trucks, drivers and hay.
It's been fully mad to organise all this, you know. You'd have to say I'm basically clinically insane for thinking that I could pull it off.
From Kojonup, Yogi and his convoy face a punishing 3,500 kilometre slog across the country, crossing 4 different states to reach Falls in New South Wales. Yogi's no stranger to travelling solo, but on this run, he'll have company, and lots of it.
This trip here, there'll be 8 trucks, 2 road trains, 6, 7, 8 caravans, a couple of camper vans, Amanda, kids. It'll be mad.
Righto, ladies and gentlemen, we're good to go.
Let's crack 'em off.
The convoy has departed. It's on. Every time I pull that on, like, yeah, get another little goosebumps. Let's go.
Take it easy.
Oh, you don't get that every day. Yeah, you're rolling out of town. Yeah, it's really.
It's pretty cool to be able to actually come over here and drive for a mate and have a good look around the country.
Sludge is overseas and loving it.
Some of this stuff's just breathtaking. It's amazing.
Behind the wheel of a bright green truck, making his way around his country of birth, New Zealand.
Yeah, it's been a good run. A lot of country, a lot of scenery, a little bit stressful.
His working holiday in the land of the long white cloud has been packed full of on-road and off-road adventures. After a mad dash delivering a load of stone fruit, Sludge is hustling for more work in Auckland, near the top of the North Island. 6 a.m. Monday morning, And the loading yard should be bustling, but it's eerily quiet.
You've got to wait for something to come in. What's going on, mate?
A call from Sludge's mate Ricky changes the game.
No, that sounds good. Right, I'll get going.
There's an urgent cargo of milk powder that needs transporting across the South Island.
We'll bolt for Christchurch and see what they've got.
Sludge has got the job if he can get there in time. If he's late, someone else will snatch it. From Auckland, New Zealand, Sludge will drive down to Wellington, catch a ferry to the South Island before a final run to Christchurch to load up. It's a journey of almost 1,100 kilometres just to even start the job. Leaving Auckland, Sludge's immediate target is catching the ferry across Cook Strait, 22 kilometres of open ocean that separates the North and South Island. The next ferry departs Wellington at 1 p.m. Missing the boat is not an option.
Don't want to be bugging around missing the ferry because that'll put us another 4 hours behind.
Racing down the North Island with empty trailers is emptying Sludge's bank account.
Because basically running around empty makes no money, so it's just a wasted day, you know.
Traffic and roadworks are already slowing him down.
Going around to Rupo now and we've just run into a shitload of roadworks. We're about 20 minutes late for the ferry already. We've still got a bloody long way to go. There you go, mate. Yep, no, we're about 2 k's away. That was the boys and they might have found us a load out of just down the road here.
A potential new load is a mixed blessing this late in the game. Collecting it will force Sludge to miss the ferry and arrive late in Christchurch.
If I get the load, it'll be good. Instead of running home empty, at least it's paid the fuel and my wages down.
It's a nervous wait for the call to confirm the job.
Now time is going to be the issue again.
With precious moments slipping by, missing the boat is a real possibility.
It's going to put the pressure on.
Yeah, I started driving trucks when I was 17.
73-year-old Dave Orum has spent a lifetime behind the wheel.
I've always had trucks. I used to travel all over the country.
A decade after retiring, he's still on the move. In a lovingly restored vintage machine.
We've got the old white 7000. It was built in 1969. Good old thing to do up and use. It's worked very hard in its life and saved it from the wreckers.
Dave wants to show off his pride and joy at the ultimate gathering for white truck fanatics.
We're going to the 8th white truck muster, and there's probably 50 or 60 old white trucks that have been restored. A lot of people travel a long way to get there too, and they have some beautiful trucks.
Also on display is a collection of antique machinery. And Dave will be transporting some rare exhibits of his own on the back of his white 7000.
We've got a load to put on it. You've got to take something that the people want to see.
Dave's assembled a 90-year-old truck, 2 vintage tractors, and an ancient gold ore crushing engine.
Those old things have got a lot of character.
His son, Sid, is helping get the old white 7000 ready for a unique cargo.
Dad's always had trucks as long as I've known him. He's always been into his old machinery and
they don't come much older than a 1925 Albion truck.
Here she comes.
Worth tens of thousands of dollars.
Some people can just sit on a couch and watch TV and grow old and die, but not Dad. He wants to go out with the bang. Oh.
Dave's taking his antique roadshow on a hazardous 600-kilometre journey from his home in Numbuga, New South Wales, over Australia's highest range, the Snowy Mountains, and on to Kyabram for the big show. It's a 2-day journey, And Dave's hoping his ageing truck can handle the sharp bends and steep inclines of the snowy mountains.
There's a lot of blokes come to grief up there. You can't just roll along. I definitely wouldn't say to a bloke off the street, you know, would you like to drive my truck over there? He wouldn't make it.
The first challenge is packing the back of the white 7000 as tightly as possible.
It's a long way to go. We've got to get as much as we can on. That's the first thing that goes on the semi. And then that tractor there backs up underneath that. Hope it all fits. Watch the back on your head there. Just about finished. We're fitted by 2 inches. What we're doing here is making sure that everything stays where it should.
An old truck carrying old machinery could be a recipe for disaster.
There's some things on there that are irreplaceable, really. Yeah, I've got to be very careful. If you don't tie it on properly, it will fall off.
The vintage rig is all set for a week-long trip down memory lane. The potential for problems is high.
It's got a fair wobble up.
Luckily, Dave will have some much-needed family backup.
I am a qualified diesel mechanic. I'll be his support crew on the way if he needs me.
We're off on an adventure.
Only a few k's out, and Dave begins the steep climb up the treacherous, snowy mountain roads. It's the moment of truth for his precious old truck.
Anything can happen up on the mountains.
Not even remotely close running the plan. No way. Having a good time? Yep.
In Kojonup, Western Australia, Yogi's drought relief convoy gets a rousing send-off.
Cheers, mate. Oh, it's crazy, but we've really got to go, you know. So we've got a job to do, actually. We've actually got a job to do.
The 8 trucks delivering desperately needed hay to drought-struck New South Wales farmers are off and running.
It's a special job for special people, you know, and locals supporting locals.
For Yogi and his mate Peter, it's the payoff for weeks of hard work.
We've gone through our stages of doubt. You know, is it going to work?
Yeah.
What if they don't want to take it? What if there are not enough trucks? What if no one donates? We've been through all the ups and downs of it all. Yeah. And here we are, we're making it happen.
We're making it happen.
Made it happen. Ooh.
Everything going all right back there?
Yeah, everyone's plodding along. They're all in a line, so, yeah, no, good job.
With so many trucks to rally, it's been a late start, and the convoy needs to get a move on.
It's just relentless, you know, just want to settle into the groove, settle into some Ks and get some Ks under your belt.
The first leg is a 550-kilometre run to Salmon Gums.
The plan at Salmon Gums when we get there is probably set up camp, let the dog out because he stinks, and then go down to the community centre and have a bit of a chat with the locals.
The convoy is not just delivering hay, it's delivering hope to all the farming communities along the way who are doing it tough.
Salmon Gums is a little bit dry. Yeah, a few people out there are probably not swimming along comfortably, you know.
At the rear of the convoy, one of the support vehicles suddenly reports mechanical problems, forcing the trucks to grind to a halt.
We'll have a look. Right, we got an issue with this ute. We're going to go down there and see what he's got going on. Yeah, this one here. So.
What happened, Mum? We just copped a bit of black smoke and stuff, and it's making a funny noise.
It's all hands on deck as the truckers try to work out what's gone wrong.
They're doing a lot of Salmon Gums at 5, so it'd be nice to be there because we've really got to get there by 5 o'clock.
It's only hours into the Convoy's 6-day trek across Australia, and it's already struck big trouble.
We're going to struggle to make this boat period now, so yeah, hopefully they'll ring us in a hurry.
Racing to catch the 1 p.m. ferry to New Zealand's South Island, Sludge is waiting on the possibility of a much-needed last-minute job.
Yeah, we're just coming up to the turn-off now, so hopefully they're going to ring us.
The call comes in with seconds to spare.
No. Can't go straight through.
Ah, shit.
It's the worst possible outcome. No load means no money and crucial time wasted.
We just lost another 15, 20 minutes.
The pressure is on to make the ferry that will get Sludge across the Cook Strait and on to Christchurch to collect an urgent cargo of milk powder.
Any roadworks or anything like that, we haven't got a shit show making this boat. If we don't get there, someone else will take our bloody load.
But where there's roads, there's roadworks.
We don't have time for this shit. Bloody roadworks. They drive you mad here.
Sludge needs a backup plan. A place on the next ferry might have to do.
I'm going to give the ferry company a ring. What's the chance of getting on the 8 or 8:30 tonight?
No, mate, I've got nothing at the moment.
Yeah, right. What, it's booked right out? Nothing left.
Sludge's bad day just got worse.
So if I miss this ferry, the 8:31 tonight is booked out. So I'm going as quick as I can, but, you know, we're in the traffic now, so a bit nervous, just a bit tense at the moment.
2 minutes past 1 p.m. and the ferry terminal is only moments away.
I can see the port. There is a ferry.
But the ferry might as well be on the other side of the country.
And we're right on out of time.
It looks like Sludge may have missed the boat.
One thing about this country, it's either up or down.
In New South Wales, classic truck enthusiast Dave Orum is pushing his vintage white 7000 to the limit.
It's one of the steepest bits on this road, just here.
Tackling the steep, winding roads of the Snowy Mountains.
The radiator keeps the engine cool, and trucks today have got all sorts of backup systems. They've got good engine brakes, big engines that'll hold back. But these old things, they don't have that as much.
Without engine brakes, Dave must fight for control on the sharp descents.
You've got to just go in the right gears, otherwise it'll roll off down the hill and it won't stop. Everything's riding pretty good.
Dave makes it to the bottom safely.
Get a bit of fuel here.
But it's come at a cost to the old truck.
Yeah, we had one flat, so we've got to get that fixed.
With one tyre down, Dave discovers there's just one mechanic in town. And he's worried the mechanic will struggle to repair his vintage vehicle.
We had a flat that ripped the valve stem out of the tube. They're a bit of a problem, these 920s. They're very hard to find now, actually.
In a small town, there's no guarantee an old-fashioned replacement tube is in stock. But Dave's luck is in.
We've got a new tube in the tyre, so it gives you a bit of a security. You never know when you're going to get a flat. We're all done. Thank you, mate. That was very good of you.
Have a good day.
Thanks for doing that so quick.
This is billed as one of Australia's most dangerous roads.
I hope there's not too much coming. It's pretty narrow and windy in places.
342 k's of danger.
First day for all these cars. Unreal.
It's an accident hotspot.
It gets steeper now. Where he stops right on the corner.
It's been a grueling first day. But Dave and his vintage white have beaten the snowy mountains.
Looking forward to a good sleep tonight and head off tomorrow.
Dawn brings an early start for another 400-kilometre slog south. But just metres into the journey, there's more drama.
Blow me down. Look at that. Broken a wheel stud. If we break another one, then we've got wheels coming off.
Dave's dream of making it to the vintage truck show is fading fast.
Bugger me. Where are we going to find one of those, Sid?
At the ferry terminal in Wellington, it looks like Sludge has missed the boat.
Pain in the arse.
With the next ferry fully booked, Sludge will have to lay up overnight, costing him time and money.
So now we're just waiting in limbo just to see what they're going to do with us.
With empty trailers on the back of the truck and empty hours in front of him, Sludge is sweating on making the ferry. Out of the blue, a lifeline.
What I'll do, I'll get you to line up.
Yep.
I'll get you to back in on the side.
Yep, no worries.
The very last spot on the ferry has Sludge's name on it.
We made it all.
Finally parked up on the boat, Sludge has nothing else to do but relax and enjoy the scenery for the 3.5-hour cruise across the Cook Strait. Last truck on, first truck off.
Good to be back out on the boat and on the road. Here we go.
It's a welcome head start for the next leg of his journey.
Yeah, we're off the boat now and we're heading across towards Murchison. We've got to try and be there by about 8 o'clock tonight. That way it gives me my 10-hour break, and then in the morning we can get going early, and they want me in Christchurch by lunchtime.
It's proving to be a challenging trip just to get to his cargo pickup. But Sludge squeezes in time for a young Outback Truckers fan.
Here he is. How are you, mate?
Good.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Not too bad. How are you going?
Good.
You didn't think you'd run into me, did you?
What truck does Sludge drive? Gone all shy.
Gone shy? Hey, guess what I've got for you?
Oh, look, mate.
Look at this. Got your hat?
Oh, look at that.
How lucky's that? We might have to make it smaller for you.
Look at that, mate.
Check that out. Any good?
Yeah.
And look at that. There's one of my stubby holders. That's all right, my pleasure. Nice to meet the young fella. Made his day by the look of it, so, and his dad's day.
Thank you.
See you later.
Yeah.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.
Well, we got an issue with his ute. We're going to go down and see what he's got going on. But
Only hours into their epic trek across Australia, and Yogi's drought relief convoy has already hit trouble.
Throw a couple of blokes under there, it'll be all right.
Yogi can't afford a long delay. At the next stop, the locals are donating meals and campsites for the volunteer truckers.
I mean, they're doing a lot at Salmon Gums at 5, so it'd be nice to be there. We might keep going then. Yeah, all right.
But no one in the convoy appears to be feeling the same urgency.
What are we doing, mate? Oh, come on!
Wrangling 8 drivers is harder than Yogi ever thought.
I've had enough today. I haven't been sleeping too well. I've been up wide awake at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, thinking about stuff. You know, where can we be? What do we got to do? What do I need to do? What's got to happen here? Oh, the dust. Well, we've got 2 hours to get to where we've got to get to. Told people we'd be there at 5 o'clock. But Yeah, we just ran out of time today. It was a lot of emotion.
Finally, there's some good news. A new truck has joined the convoy with even more crucial supplies.
Here's the new addition to our convoy. It's buggy.
Only half an hour late.
We are at Salmon Gums. 1 day, 1 down, 7 to go.
The drought relief convoy finally rolls into town.
Yeah, good job, team. Good job. Well done. Where you up?
Just in time for a meal with the locals, who want to show Yogi and his team their support.
First off, I would just like to say a big thank you to everyone who's come out tonight to support such a great cause. It's a cause that I think is very relevant to all of us here in the room tonight. People like you guys restore hope in humanity and in our country.
Thank you for having us here. Thank you for letting us throw up a few tents, parking into town. Thanks for everything. Farming and trucking goes hand in hand. There's no doubt about it. The amount of time you spend on the land, the amount of time you spend away from your families, trucking's the same. And I'm stoked that you people are here supporting us. Thank you. Thank you.
It wasn't holding by much, was it?
After a bone-rattling ride through the snowy mountains,
Came out of this side somewhere.
Dave Orum's vintage truck has taken a hit. A wheel stud has been
One
shattered.
pair of flies. If we break another one, then we've got wheels coming off.
Out here, vintage parts are hard to come by.
Where are we going to find one of those?
It's a devastating blow.
I don't want to miss out on the event. That's the last thing. It's taken me a long time to get all this organised and get here where we are and load all this on, and we're halfway there. We can't give up yet.
Dave asks his son to try his luck with the local garage.
I don't want to be disappointed by not getting there. That's the last thing we need. Keep our fingers crossed. How'd we go, Sid?
For a fair while.
There you go, look at this.
A bit rusty looking.
It's been around a while.
The antique hunt pays off.
Well, there's the new stud. Now, who would have thought you'd find one of those in Corrion?
Little country shop. Been around here for 40 years, 50 years. Just happened to have one sitting on a back shelf.
It's about luck, I think, and our luck's hanging out pretty well today. And I'm happy that...
Happy you got a mechanic to put the wheels on.
Oh, I'm so glad I got a son like Sid. He'll do anything I ask him to. We're done. And now we can hit the road, Jack.
With 300 kilometres still to go, Dave needs his luck to hold a little longer.
Once we get over this is about the last mountain we go across. Roads out here are pretty rough, and the rough roads shake things up. Gonna be a bit bruised by the time I get there. I hope they're all ready for us. Here we are, the white truckmaster. Oh, I'm thrilled to bits, mate.
Dave's vintage white 7000 finally makes it safely to the show.
See all the whites all lined up?
But there's no time to take in the sights.
We've got to unload all this, take the trailer off the truck, set up all the machinery.
The vintage machines have been shaken and rattled by the journey.
What?
Now the 90-year-old tractor
Oh, bloody hell.
is refusing to move.
Bullshit.
This morning I woken up and it's raining here, so it makes it bloody greasy and slippery. So, gotta be a bit careful today.
It's an early start for Sludge, trucking through New Zealand's South Island, heading to Christchurch.
I mean, I've got to get into Christchurch by lunchtime, but I also want to get there in one piece.
Overnight, rain, cloud and fog have settled across the spectacular mountains and valleys.
Wow. This is pretty cool.
In Christchurch, Sludge will pick up a load of milk powder and transport it to Invercargill, 560 kilometres away at the southern tip of the South Island.
Yeah, just coming down towards Christchurch now, about 20 minutes out. We haven't got much time. We've still got to get this thing loaded and keep moving. We're here. We've made it. So we'll wind these trailers up and go and see what we've got to do.
Sludge loads up at the trucking company's depot. He's careful to make sure the soft pallets are strapped down tight.
You've got to make sure you get these right because they're soft. You go ripping around a corner or anything like that too quick, they just move and just try and come out of the curtains, try and slide out the side of the trailer, so we don't want that.
If the load moves on the back of the trailer, it could spell disaster.
So just for security, strap them all down and that way they can't go anywhere. We're all loaded, we're on our way now, heading for Invercargill. This part of New Zealand is just awesome. We're going up through all the kauri trees and through the forests and stuff. It's quite incredible.
The road to Invercargill runs through breathtaking countryside, but the rolling landscape is a challenge for the veteran trucker.
It's pretty steep and there's some really tight, windy corners up through here, so it's not the sort of thing where you want to miss a gear.
There's little opportunity for Sludge to marvel at his surroundings when potential catastrophe is only moments away.
Whoa.
It's not long before Sludge's skills are put to the test. The descent into Dunedin is notoriously precarious.
We don't want to be roaring around down through here and lose any brakes.
Sludge has to keep a tight rein on his speed on the long and steep descent. Carrying the weight of 2 fully loaded trailers, it will take all of his experience and concentration.
Oh, somebody's lost a trailer. It's a very funny place to lose a trailer. There's a few people who tip trucks over, going too fast down the hills and run out of brakes.
Lose control here, and it's goodbye to truck, trailer and load. In Victoria, Dave Orum and his son Sid have battled their way to the vintage truck show, only to come unstuck unloading a stubborn 90-year-old tractor.
Oh, bloody hell.
Dave's trying to jump-start it while keeping an eye on a worrying fuel leak.
They're going to catch a light if I spark there. Have another go. What's happened to it? Sounds like it's starving, doesn't it? Unless there's something blocked up here. It could be that.
The tough journey to get here has shaken up the fuel tap.
When you're going along the rough roads, whatever rubbish I didn't get out of the tank, it's gone back into the tap. It appears as though it's a fuel blockage. Put this back on again, I'll blow in it.
Dave tries to blow the blockage clear and breathes new life into the 3-ton tractor. With minutes to spare, Dave and Sid unload the rest of their ancient cargo.
We've had a couple of things go wrong, but nothing that couldn't be fixed.
Finally, it's showtime.
Culmination of all the work we've done, and now this is sort of a result of it.
Just enjoy the day now. Sit back and let him talk all day.
You ever seen an engine with a head on its side? It's the weirdest engine you ever seen.
I love that.
That was your surprise.
I love it.
Okay, lift him up.
It might have been hell getting here.
As you can see, there's heaps of stuff here to look at.
But Dave's in trucking heaven.
We often think, oh, it's too hard, but then if you don't put the effort in, they don't get a show. It's a long way to come, but it's well worth doing.
I want to just thank you very much. It's a pleasure to come with you to do it, mate. I love you, mate.
You're pretty much driving a missile. Once you lose your brakes, there's no stopping them, and you're talking 50, 80 tonne hurtling down the road. It's not a really nice feeling.
On New Zealand's South Island, Sludge is making a white-knuckle descent into Dunedin.
I want to get this down there in one piece.
The road into the city is especially difficult for heavy vehicles.
You don't want to be going off the top too fast, because once the brakes heat up, it's just a pad on a drum, and once they get too much heat in them, you can't disperse the heat. Lots of guys have done stupid things, going in a hurry instead of watching what they're up to, and tip them up and run off the road and into the bush.
Sludge knows that a runaway truck was involved in a nasty accident on this road. It's all the more reason to be vigilant.
Down here, a year or so ago, there was one coming into town, lost his brakes going too fast, tipped it up down here in an intersection, took out a bloody 150, 200-year-old tree and everything.
Sludge's steady hand guides the truck and cargo safely through Dunedin and onwards to its final destination in Invercargill. But wet and winding roads leave no room for complacency.
It's starting to piss down and all the roads are getting greasy again. It's putting me under a bit more time pressure again today. Let's just hope we're there on time. We're pulling into Invercargill now. She's a bit bloody wet and bleak down here.
At the depot, it's time to face the music. Has the delicate soft pallet load survived the rigours of New Zealand's mountain highways?
Now's the time to see the truth, so we'll have a look. She's got a bit of a bulge here, but I think it'll be all right. I hope it's all right. Well, that's not bad. It hasn't yet. It's just popped a little bit on the middle of the pallet, but that's pretty good.
On time and all in one piece.
That's good. Yeah, no, it's come up all right, actually. It's been a good job.
It's another successful run for Sludge on his Kiwi working holiday.
Keys.
Excellent. Thanks very much.
Thanks, mate. It was good. I enjoyed it. I had a great time. It was a good run. It was a great time to see New Zealand and everything that it had. A few little things go wrong, but that's just trucking. So, all in all, it was a pretty good trip.
In outback Western Australia, Yogi's Convoy of Hope, carting hay across the country to drought-ravaged farmers, has made it to the tiny town of Salmon Gums. The locals here are also doing it tough and give the truckers a hero's welcome.
People like you guys restore hope in humanity and in our country.
Thank you.
The drivers have all donated their time and trucks free, and the town's support for their mission is heartwarming.
Way to get the drivers here, eh?
Day 2. Getting the convoy on the road is chewing up time.
Is everyone here?
No, Darren Bairstow's not here.
Where's the rest of them? I just want the drivers, really. Well, it saves me telling 20 different people what we're doing if we could all stand here and listen.
Okay. Yeah. Shagger, come here. Darren, come here.
It's like bloody herding freaking working dogs.
Hey, do you run away,
The day has barely started, and Yogi is already feeling the pressure.
So, yeah, it's all go. Oh, phone's running on. 5 phone calls before 7 o'clock. Like, yeah, let's go to work. Oh, let's do it. Righto, we are half an hour late. Today's the biggest day. The longest day we'll do, 710 Ks. You know, here we are at nearly 10 o'clock, so that's 5:30, 6 o'clock again, pulling up if we stop again, you know. So we'll just see what happens.
The truckers are aiming to reach the South Australian border by nightfall.
We sort of got to try to make it out of the border today.
For Yogi, the best way to guarantee success is to lead from the front.
We'll just get out in front here and lead for a little while, huh? Now that I'm up the front, I can actually look back and go, yeah, wow, look at all them trucks. This is pretty cool. I feel in the last 5 minutes a little bit of a sense of achievement, you know, like, yeah, like, look at them all, you know.
Just as everything seems to be going well, trouble strikes again. Hundreds of kilometres from the nearest mechanic, Darren's undercarriage is seriously vibrating, threatening to stop him in his tracks.
Just started having a vibration coming up through the floor, just slowly getting worse and worse.
He's done a centre bearing, so it's a bit of rubber on the tail shaft that sort of lines everything up together. Couldn't be a worse place to break down. We're a long way from anywhere to get it fixed out here, and this is not nice.
Yogi's hopes of delivering crucial supplies to drought-ravaged farmers on the other side of Australia are hanging by a thread.
It's important to everybody, this run, you know, so yeah. Everyone's jumping in.
5 k's back, it was just getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
It's like it's got a harmonic issue.
With thousands of kilometres still to go,
I can't see anything loose. There's no unions to let go.
these Outback truckers are determined not to be beaten.